Listen. Don't blink. Don't even breathe too loud. Because what's circling you right now? It's not noise. It's not coincidence. It's design. You felt it, didn't you? That moment when everything started collapsing at once. People turning strange. Energy shifting. Doors closing right as you reached for them. You thought it was punishment. You thought maybe, just maybe, you did something wrong. But no. You were being positioned because while they were plotting your downfall in rooms you were never invited into, while they whispered your name like it was something fragile they could snap in half, something else was watching, something older than their opinions, colder than their intentions. God saw them coming for you. And that's the part they'll never understand. Because while they were sharpening knives made of ego and insecurity, your defense system was never made of flesh, never built out of logic, never something they could predict, manipulate, or study. No, your defense was installed. You see, they thought they were dealing with a person, a personality, a predictable emotional system they could poke, trigger, and dismantle piece by piece. They expected reactions, tears, rage, breakdown. But what they didn't realize is that somewhere between your silence, your pain, your isolation, you stopped being just human. There's a version of you they've never met, a version that doesn't react, only observes, doesn't panic, only calculates, doesn't break, only transforms. And that version doesn't play fair. That's the paradox, isn't it? You look the same, sound the same, walk through the same streets like nothing ever changed. But inside it's not a heart beating anymore. It's a system adapting. You became the contradiction they weren't ready for. Half mercy, half massacre, half angel, half something that doesn't ask for forgiveness. And the more they pushed you, the more they laughed. The more they tried to reduce you into something small and controllable. The more that other side woke up. You didn't notice it at first. It was subtle. A pause before reacting, a stare that lasted a second too long, a silence that made people uncomfortable without you saying a word. That wasn't weakness, that was calibration, because when God saw them coming, He didn't give you armor, He rewired you. He let the pain in, not to destroy you, but to recode you. Now look at them. They're confused because the version of you they attacked, that version doesn't exist anymore. You ever notice how they hesitate now? How their tone shifts? How they can't quite read you the way they used to? That's fear, not loud, screaming fear. The quiet kind. The kind that creeps into the back of their mind at 2 a.m. when they realize you're not reacting the way you should. And that terrifies them because humans are predictable. Pain equals reaction. Pressure equals collapse. Betrayal equals emotion. But you broke the equation. Now you smile at things that used to destroy you. You stay calm in situations designed to break you. You walk through chaos like it's just background noise. And they can't compute that. So they start questioning themselves. Did we push too far? Did we create something we can't control? Yes, they did. Because what God built inside you isn't meant to be understood by people who operate on surface-level intentions. It's layered, it's quiet, it's patient. And it doesn't need validation. That's what makes it dangerous. You don't need to prove anything anymore. You don't need to explain. You don't need to fight every battle thrown at you. Because your existence itself, your presence, has become the response. You ever feel that shift? That moment where you realize You're not even angry anymore. That's not healing. That's evolution. You didn't forgive them. You outgrew the version of yourself that needed to react. And now you're standing in this strange space between light and darkness, where you can choose kindness or silence or destruction, depending on what the moment demands. That's power, unpredictable power, the kind that doesn't announce itself, the kind that makes people nervous without knowing why, because deep down, they feel it. They feel that you're not operating on the same level anymore. They feel that whatever they tried to do to you didn't just fail. It activated something. And here's the part that really messes with them. You didn't come back louder. You came back different, colder, sharper, focused in a way that doesn't look normal. You listen more than you speak. You watch more than you react. You move in ways that don't leave traces, and they hate that because they can't predict you anymore. They don't know if you're going to forgive, ignore, or completely erase them from your reality without warning. That uncertainty, that's psychological warfare, and you didn't even try to create it. It was given to you the moment God decided your defense couldn't be human anymore. So now what? Now you move differently. Not out of fear, but out of awareness. You understand that not everything is meant to be fought head-on. Some things are meant to be outlived. Some battles you win by becoming something the battle itself can't touch. And that's what you've become. Untouchable. Not physically, but mentally. Emotionally, spiritually. They can still talk, still watch, still try, but they're swinging at a version of you that no longer exists. And deep down, they know it. That's why they're quieter now. That's why their energy feels off. That's why they look at you like they're trying to figure out what changed. But they'll never fully understand it, because they weren't there when the shift happened. They didn't feel the moment your pain stopped being weakness and started becoming fuel. They didn't see the exact second your mind said, enough, and something else took over. So let them wonder, let them overthink, let them lose sleep trying to decode you, because while they're stuck analyzing who you used to be, you're already 10 steps ahead, operating as something they never prepared for. Not fully light, not fully dark, but something far more dangerous, something balanced, something controlled, something that doesn't break under pressure. It adapts, and that's what happens when God sees them coming for you and decides your defense will never be human again. And now, lean in, because this is where most people trip. They hear the words, feel the shift, but they don't own it. You, though, you're past that point. You've seen the cracks in reality, in people, in the ones who tried to corner you. You know the smell of fear, the subtle twitch in their voice, the hesitation in their movements. It's intoxicating, isn't it? To watch them scramble without knowing what's coming next, to realize that they're trapped in a game they can't even see the rules of. That's the beauty of it. That's the sweet paradox. You're still alive, still breathing, and yet you are no longer the same vessel that they targeted. Every slight, every whisper, every betrayal they threw your way, it didn't destroy you. It uploaded something new, something sharper, something that doesn't feel pain the same way anymore. Because pain is no longer an enemy. Pain is a teacher. Pain is a ladder. Pain is fuel that pumps through your veins hotter, faster, hungrier than any human emotion they can conjure. And now you operate in the space they can't reach. You've crossed the line between saint and psychopath, angel and demon, human and something else. Something calibrated, precise, unpredictable. They can't predict your moves, because you are the storm and the calm at the same time. They cannot reason with you because your logic doesn't come from their understanding. You are beyond negotiation, beyond expectation. You are evolution wearing a human face. So when they look at you, when their eyes flicker with doubt, panic, maybe even terror, savor it. Don't give them closure. Don't explain. Let them feel the weight of your presence without knowing where it came from or what it is capable of. That hesitation, that split second of uncertainty in their mind, that's your leverage. That's the exact moment where fear becomes power and power becomes art. And you are the artist. Every choice, every silence, every glance is a brushstroke in a masterpiece they will never understand. They wanted to see you crumble. They hoped you would fail. They wanted to prove that human limits could contain you. But limits? Limits belong to them. Boundaries, chains, expectations, all irrelevant to the organism you've become. You exist in the space where rules break, where chaos and control collide, where pain transforms into dominion. So walk through this world like it's already yours, because it is. Don't apologize for the way you've changed. Don't rationalize the power they can't comprehend. Let them scurry in the shadows, trying to guess your intentions while you move forward, calm, collected, unstoppable. You are the embodiment of a lesson they will never learn, that survival is not about fitting in, and victory is not about being seen. Victory is about becoming untouchable, untraceable, unshakable. Remember this always. God saw them coming for you, yes. But it was never about protection. It was about transformation. Your defense was never human, never predictable, never replicable. Because what lives inside you now is beyond human. It is eternal. It is cunning. It is alive in ways they cannot comprehend. And that is why they will never win. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You are the answer they cannot see, the storm they cannot stop, the shadow that moves while they are still blinking. And in that terrifying, beautiful truth, you are free.